If you ever have a problem with your stove eyes not working, where you've been cooking too much on your stove and your stove giving out, you don't have to go and buy a new stove. Sometimes you can't afford to buy another stove. But I'm going to show you how to fix your eyes on here. A few things you're going to need. Get you some tools, some strippers, cutters, crimp sleeves, some of these splices, some heat shrink. You could just widen them together, buy a kit that's got your crimpers and your crimp sleeves and everything in it. When your eyes stop working, the reason why they stop working a lot of times, it's a plug back there. You can buy this plug, and I got this for like $6. Big savings when you can buy something for $6 versus having to buy a whole new stove. These eyes, they just pull out and they plug into them plugs. Right here is a screw you have to unscrew. So you will need a screwdriver. Well, folks, a little bit change of plans. There's screw in there. I can't get out with a screwdriver, and I don't have my extractor set with me. So if you've been following my videos, the ones that saw me, I use a grinder a lot. My yellow one, my DeWalt, it gave out, so I got this one right here. We'll just grind this off. Grind it off so this plug will drop down. That little hole right there, take a screwdriver and a hammer and kind of knock it down, which that worked just fine. Knock that little piece right out. This stove got some age on it. I'm making this video in September 2023, and I'm down here though at the old home house. I bought this stove for my grandma. This stove probably, goodness, at least 20 years old. And was grandma passed away 2 years ago at 88, a week before her 89th birthday. But we still come down here and keep the old home house going. And me and Ma be down here cooking. I'm fixing this stove because I'm getting ready to fry some corn. I got about 5 or 6 dozen ears of that I'm gonna cook some fried corn, so I'm gonna fix this stove. We cook the way grandma did. Any of y'all out there think about how your grandmas used to cook and stuff like that? Well, that's how we do it. This way grandma cooked. If enough is interested in it, leave me a comment. I'll make some videos of cooking the way grandma used to do, and canning different things. Well, time to get on with the rest of the video. Next thing to do, just lift your stove lid up. It'll just grab a hold to it right here. Just lift up on it. After you raise your lid, get back there to that plug we just unscrewed out. You have 2 wires going to it. Just go back there, just cut them off. All right, get this kit that I bought for $6. Open it up. See, here's your new plug. That's that part that's going to screw up there that we're taking out. This piece right here, just slide that over your plug, snap it in place. All right, you got that part. You got your 2 wires right here. And then this one came with everything you need. You got heat shrink. Also come with 2 wire nuts if you want to use wire nuts. It also came with 2 of these clips. So you use whichever one according to how yours is going to screw. See, this one got this flange straight up, it's screw. Mine, it curves over like this and screw going down. So do your makeups, go back over here, strip your wires back. Make sure you got your eyes turned off, your knobs turned off on your eyes. If you don't feel that comfortable, then unplug your stove or turn your brake off. I just make sure that my knob on my eyes are turned off. Since this kit did come with some heat shrink and the wire nuts, we're just going to use what came with it on your end of your plugs. Pull them ends off. Strip it back some more if you want to. First thing to do, get you your heat shrink. Slide it over your wire first. Then after you do that, take your plug wire, come over here, do your makeup. Get a real good connection. Do your other wire, take your heat shrink, slide over that wire. Get the other wire off your plug. Your wire nut. Make this connection. Make sure you got a real good connection up under there. Then after that, slide your heat shrink over your connection. Take and bend it back like this and get it in there. You want to make like that. Get you some heat. Get you a lighter, some kind of lighter or a match or whatever. Or a heat gun. Just put a little heat on it till it shrink. A lot better you have something like a heat gun or something. But use what you have. Do your other side. Another easier way to put your heat shrink on there is put both wires through it, and then wire nut it, and then just slide it that way, then heat it up. So you can do it several different ways. No right or wrong way to do it. You can do it several different ways, however you feel, or do it any way you want to. You see right here, some plugs, you have a ground wire to go to it. Like in this back one right here, this one had a ground wire going to that. I'm going to have to replace that one as well. But that's the only one with ground wire to it. So after you do your makeups, slide this back in place. And go right there and put a screw in it. So I'm going to drop the lid. The kit doesn't come with another screw. I guess they figured you can use the screw that was already in the stove. But like I say, this stove was over 20 years old. So it's find you a screw. This screw is actually a screw from a switch or a receptacle cover. You just want something to hold it in place. That's all you need. So you slide it in there, line up on that hole. Get this screw in there, screw it in. Then you're ready to start back cooking. You put everything back in place. Take your eye, plug that back in there. It's gonna go in there good and tight. Turn your eye on. When you plug it in, make sure it's plugged in good. You turn this on. Oh yeah, I really start cooking now. Yeah, I know you say I'm crazy putting my hand on the eye, but she hot. She definitely hot. There you have it. I'm finishing up with my 4th pans of this fried corn, cooking it just like Grandma used to cook it. Cooking in the same cast iron pan that she cooked in. Coming out great. Any of y'all reminiscing about how your grandmas and parents and mothers and grandmas and great grandmothers used to cook on that cast iron pan? This is what I be doing. Besides me fixing stuff, I also cook because I knew one day Grandma wouldn't be here and I want that taste. If enough of y'all leave me a comment, like to see a video on cooking and canning like Grandma used to do, if I have enough comments or people interested in it, I may make some videos on it. Thank you for watching.